hours ago, didn't we? Oh my gosh. I feel like I've been going to work, going live, going to bed, going to work, going live, going to bed. It's been a lot. I don't know if y'all saw my daughter pop in on our live last night at the very end. She heard me singing Taste the Biscuit. And she woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning and popped in the studio. And I was like, ah! I'm sitting here at Starbucks watching my colleagues and my students roll into school because there's a Starbucks in my building. Now, let me see this because I have this student that cries every day, and right now she's perfectly fine. I'm watching her. I wonder at what point she starts to cry. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. Good morning, y'all. I'm kind of in work mode already. I know if you know like I know, when you get to work, you're at work. But I try not to get in the habit of giving my school any more time than I get paid for anymore. I only like to be where I'm especially valued. So I come to work early just like I'm supposed to, but I usually sit here and chill until it's time to go in. Good morning, Carefree. Hello, Critical Smoker. I've been wishing you well. I'm trusting that you are well. It's good to see you. Y'all, I want to talk a little bit before I go into work. I did catch the second part of the Punisher's testimony, and I'm kind of agreeing with BJ over there at that surprise witness that he might be a plant, a puberty plant, because he contradicted himself. Thank you for being like number one, Carefree. I appreciate you. And if you are watching this, please like this video or like this live. So, excuse me, because I'm actually drinking a thawed-out acai bowl and some espresso at the same time to get ready for work. But he contradicted himself a couple times in his testimony. At one point, he said there was no filming of the encounters, but hey, Lisa, good morning. But then at another point, or good evening to you. But then at another point, he said, at the beginning, he said one of the directions that Diddy would give was to move the camera, which means there was a filming device that he saw. And Lisa said, like this video, I would obey her if I were you. To all of you who are watching, thank you for being here. But then later on in his testimony, he said there was no filming. So how was Diddy giving direction to move the camera if there was no filming? Then he contradicted himself late again because he said when Diddy would give certain directions, Cassie's would wince in pain or frustration, but then later on he said she didn't show any signs of discomfort. And hold on, let me take my headphones out so I can gauge how loud I am. He said she didn't show any signs of discomfort, and he never would have interacted in a sexual way with her if she did. Two contradictions. Now, this is a man who calls himself the Punisher, but admittedly has erectile dysfunction. Third contradiction. I'm trying to figure it out. He said he never felt like he was forced to be there, yet he was afraid that if he didn't perform well, like nut, or do what Diddy said, he wouldn't get paid. Fourth contradiction. Thank you for moderating. I appreciate that. Just time them out for like 5 minutes because they'll come back, say something corny, and then we'll do the cycle all over again. I have a marketing degree as well. It's not something I tell everybody. It's like my secret weapon. My marketing education is my secret weapon. I keep it very close to my chest because people don't trust you when you say you're a lawyer or you understand marketing. But I do. My minor in college was marketing in my undergraduate. So I understand how these things work. Just time him out for about 5 minutes. He'll think of something else corny to say to try to get attention. He can't help but say it. He'll come back, say it, the best he's got or she's got, and then time them out again for 5 minutes. We'll just keep it up, just like I'm about to do. Just a real quick timeout. Give them some time. 'Cause the thing is, Lisa and Carefree and Critical Smoker, if we keep the timeout short, like 5 minutes, they'll stay here and watch because they're going to wait for that time to time out. It's the addiction that people have to needing attention. That's why I start every day with masturbation. I give myself the attention that I need so I don't feel like I have to seek it from others. I'm bringing you information. I'm bringing you commentary. I'm not coming to you as for a thirst quencher. I'm not coming to you. Um, Thank you, Stefan, for asking what I'm talking about. Thanks for getting me back on subject. And shout outs to Turkey, Takeman, Mahone. I am talking about the contradictions brought by one of the witnesses that testified today, your time, yesterday, my time. I'm in South Korea right now. So these testimonies happened while I was sleeping overnight. But in the afternoon, this afternoon, your time. So there's 4 contradictions. Hey, Burgundy Blue Commentary, good to see you. And thank you for your good energy. And thank you for loving the coverage. This isn't an easy subject, but we started covering P. Diddy with the Cassie lawsuit. And I committed to you guys that we would stay with it. Because he don't have the Dalton, Jaguar Wright, R. Kelly people that come in and make your life difficult. He don't. P. Diddy, his people will kill you, but they won't troll your comments. Y'all give love to Burgundy Blue Commentary, my sister in commentary. Critical Smoker as well, my brother in commentary. Um, Quote of the day term. First of all, let me talk my shit before you talk your shit. Quote of the day, say hi when you come in. Quote of the day, mind your manners. Quote of the day, stop being so thirsty for attention. Same with you, Lucky Do. You guys got to really mind your manners. But I do like your quote. It is expensive to be poor. I agree. I have been poor before, both in finances and in spirit. But you got to mind your manners. You don't come in somebody's house and just flop around and sit around and make yourself comfortable. You allow them to bring you in and pour you a drink and take your coat off and make you feel comfortable. What's up, Shake It? Shake the stars from the sky. Um, it's really rude. And I teach children every day and adults here in Asia manners. And so I don't have a problem teaching people manners. Yeah, I told you guys before that when we do these impromptu lives, we always have to tell people to stay on topic because there's a lot of thirsty people in um, India, Eastern Europe, America. There's a lot of thirsty people that pop in and they just want some attention. I mean, do like Diddy. Grab a nigga's nut, put it on your balls, and masturbate. Um, the cult of Yog, I don't know your cousin, so I can't say hi to that person, but you can, because that's your cousin. Oh my God, you guys are hilarious. I'm about to get off here in a minute because I got to run into work, but I really did just I wanted to mention some of those contradictions. I do feel like the Punisher is a plant. I feel like that person was put in as a witness to cause a distraction, and you have to go and look at those at that testimony. I did add to the breakdown playlist the second part of BJ's coverage of the trial. Last night I had to go to bed. It was almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm a very respectful and professional person. I'm a consummate professional, sometimes to a fault, to where niggas need to get knocked out and they don't. Um, so I needed to go to bed, and when they went on a lunch break on the trial, I went to bed. Okay. Um, so I trusted that that coverage would be up this morning. I got up this morning and watched it, and I caught every single one of those contradictions. So if you get a chance, go to the breakdown playlist, save it, so that when I add something to the playlist, it automatically goes to your feed, and you don't have to go looking for it. But I think the most recent video that I added was from that surprise witness who covers the trial minute to minute. both the tweets and the articles, and she mentioned the contradictions, and I noticed that stuff too. And if you also, I'd like you to go back and watch our live from last night, especially the first couple hours, because we talked about some of those fake stories that are being released to make you think certain people testified who probably weren't even there. And I got so tired of breaking it down that I went on ahead and just changed subjects. Uh, it's 8:59 a.m. in South Korea. I'm going to go upstairs and get to work. Yes, please subscribe to the channel. Stefan, I will make sure I talk a little bit slower then, and I understand that because I am an English teacher in Asia. So I understand if English is not your first language, you probably listen better than you speak, just like me. So I'll make sure I talk a little bit slower. And Pod Mob, there's no such thing as black magic. There are no morals to magic. If that answers your question, I'm not going to put you in timeout because I appreciate you saying that. There is no such thing as black magic. That is a racist statement. There are no morals to magic. As long as it works, it works. So for now, that's all I got. Hey, got no more. I appreciate the compliment. Y'all have a beautiful evening. I will see you in about 12 hours because we're going live to talk about today. I holla.